with a lot of great pressure sequences. We're going to have to be pretty tight, of course, because of obviously with that frame 1 grenade pull. So let's see how this goes between the two players.
I mean, as you know earlier, everyone should know at this point, I mean, Sheik, like you said, got that pressure, but the damage is quite lacking.
Yes.
Snake has the combo and also damage. I mean, look at that. 1, 2 piece, 37 already. 48, and the frame 1 grenades, like you said earlier.
Those are going to be a big part of this, and there is no doubt about it. Because, I mean, that's something that Sheik kind of has to do, right? Continued, consistent pressure. That's how the game is won. And just boom, 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 boom. Every time you get a hit off, you're taking like another 8–9%.
And Sheik's light as well. It's literally, everything's against Sheik at this moment.
Worst case scenario, for sure.
Utilizing a grenade of her own and great use of the needles into that dash attack. Great pressure, but as soon as Snake like turns around behind Sheik and holds a grenade behind him, you just can't hit that shield. No matter how safe you think that bear is, and let's see what you're going to do at this point. Do you get the grenade conversion? No, but both of them staying at relatively high percents, but the weight difference is going to play into effect. Yeah,
this is up tilt range for sure. This is probably back air in the corner. But you look at the wall that Grape is setting up. More than happy to play kind of this patient Snake game.
Gotta do it as well. Needles being thrown out. Dash attack and dash attack in response as well. We'll see what it does. And Grape playing the patient game, just kind of planking a little bit. Phuzix and
Phuzix says, "Listen, you can mess around down there. I'll wait for you to come back to the stage."
I love the
patience.
patience.
We got 5 more minutes of this.
Both them playing this nice little neutral and converting onto there as well. Chasing on the platform. It's cross country left and right. We've been a grenade forcing out that shield, so gonna hit out there. 161 on Snake, and these grenades breaking out at disadvantage state. C4 not gonna find its mark, but Phuzix gotta be real careful.
Gosh, this is such patient play from both these guys.
Good old
Everybody
Phuzix.
smoking dark red between these two players.
Good old, and the down tilt. Low profile under the aerial and just able to secure the
down tilt killed off the top. Now, listen, full rage, very light Sheik. Math is going to math eventually.
And now off stage. Can you find its mark? No, but it's really low. That should be free. No, instead goes for the up air. I love the little attempt there, but the jab's being sent off almost at 200%. I mean, we talked about how, like, yeah, you got the combo game, but the percentages, it's a different story.
Right, and the Cypher kind of giving them a little bit of air there out of the corner. Big back air, too. 207, and that back air barely sent into the magnifying glass. Grape is more than happy with how this first game is going.
At this point, a rage field attack, you gotta be real careful with that one. Grape stacking up the damage fast, 70%. I mean, max rage. This Sheik it's a lot of danger at this point. Phuzix gonna find some way to end it because Grape is just still clinging on.
Patient Cypher.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Finally.
What the hell are you gonna do at that point, right?
Grape's just like, well, at least I got 81. And
listen, 81, and you also took 3 minutes off the clock, too. That's huge.
And 2 stocks apiece. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised this goes to a timeout from how well Grape's been able to play back, and Phuzix has been really struggling. Always consistently on the back foot.
96 now. I was wondering if they got stuck C4 in the middle of the stage. Now it's up on the corner. Got to be careful how you jump here.
I mean, at least you're utilizing Sheik's move, and I love the needle usage as well. You got to use every single projectile you can, but now you're in prime up tilt range. You got to be real careful. Or an F tilt on the side of the stage. Great reactions to avoid it out there. The stair climber's not going to connect fully, though. This is a big moment. Lands it down here, but it's not going to be a strong hit. Then jabs collide for a low damage on the grenade, but tosses out the grenade. Not going to die for it, though.
162
thankfully.
On the board here. Neither of them really want to commit to too much. A pretty fantastic patient play from either side, but Stairmaster didn't quite get all the way there.
And able to make it there, but the down tilt
Another down tilt kill. All right, Grape, look, man. He likes what he likes, all right?
Oh, goodness.
Big damage, only 3 minutes left now.
I mean, it's even worse because I know Phuzix looking at that clock and looking at the stock and saying, I got to start making it up there. But Grape having none of that one. Putting Canada on that board.
Stuck.
Hey, watch out. Wait for the air dodge, and then just got to go for it.
There.
Well, you failed the reaction test, unfortunately, so.
Bling.
Or was it? But great. Fantastic stuff. Oh, my God.
That looks good, man. Looks confident in this matchup.
It's like a Toho game. Well, I got to avoid all the projectiles. It's bullet hell. But honestly, once Snake gets the lead, it's so difficult.
Listen, it's difficult for almost the entire cast. It feels monumental for Sheik to have to make this back. I mean, that looked so gross to watch. because time and time again, you'd see a little bit of pressure. Because, I mean, even when Sheik's getting like 5 or 6 hits, you're doing 40%. And when you're getting 2 or 3 hits and you're taking 10% for it along the way, it just doesn't add up. You know, you just put yourself in a worse and worse situation.
Honestly.
There it is.
Honestly,
no? Okay.
Honestly, 40% if you're lucky.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes you only get like 30 or 20, and we'll have to see how it works out there. I mean, Phuzix remaining confident on the Sheik and now on Smashville, so people will be dying hella earlier this time. And
you say that.
Yeah,
you say that.
I say that.
He killed him twice with down tilt, right?
That 200-something%. What I mean, really good stuff on Phuzix, utilizing every single tool available. 150% Grape. Still holding on though, and you can be no slouch. Throw the grenade. Yep, get rid of that one at 154. Once again stuck at the edge of the stage, and Phuzix, great usage of the get-up attack as well, utilizing okay, thank goodness. Don't let it be you. Don't do everything perfectly and die to an SD. No kill throw though.
No,
so, yeah.
gosh, that didn't do anything. But no, what I was worried about was the regrab there from Phuzix. That was getting pretty dangerous. But the nair at 200?
Nice. Yeah. Okay, well, this is really good. I mean, and also that burns so much time. We were talking about how much in the first one.
That was 90 seconds. 90 seconds of full control from Phuzix in that first stock.
And now Phuzix, you can just sit back comfortably. Like, don't even approach on that shield. My goodness, avoiding that Morsa. This is the problem now. You're pushing to Grape. You have a huge lead to Werewolves. You know, don't do that. Well,
this is the first time we're seeing Grape having to approach, right? So, you know, that's kind of the difference between it. Does he have that extra little oomph in his Snake game plan? Because you have some Snakes that are on the more aggressive side. You have some more Snakes that are on the campy side. Grape, obviously, in the second column there of the Snake players, but it's great effect.
Getting broke, don't fix it now. Maintain that control.
Phuzix held onto that shield for a hot second there.
Goodness, a great conversion on there. He's pulling out the grenade, but delayed bouncing fish. That worked out. Usually a true combo, but it didn't work on there. Yeah, the pressure working so good. Both of them changing defensive options, but really good stuff on Phuzix with the patience and utilizing it so well as well. Look at this. Whole stock lead still, and even just unafraid to go there. Air dodge burned way too early, so now Phuzix looking completely different from game number 1.
It's going to be a stock pretty soon here. Still on their first, too. 134. And C4 going to do it, or was that the grenade?
No C4.
Nice air here, stuck way out there.
Oh.
Stomping the yard on his way back in. 157, though.
Well, I like the attempt. You're still relatively safe, but though 16%. Trying to avoid the second one, thanks to that crouch down. Low profiling under it. Got to utilize every single tool you've got. Great conversion by Phuzix. That was the needles that you were looking for. Very high percent, but now it's back to the drawing board because Grape, once again, like you said earlier, having to do the approaching.
Acupuncture specialist Phuzix there.
Oh, goodness.
43 on Sheik on the second stock. And kind of some very safe pressure here, right? There's a little bit of trait there, but...
Oh, wow. Great conversions, and this is the problem. The grenades are so good, but if you're behind, now you're taking all those trades left and right, it's looking real bad, and Phuzix taking full advantage as well, but Grape swinging out. He needs to find some way to shut this one out. I mean, it's Sheik, but at the same time, Phuzix has been having such a great control over this match. Kaboom indeed, and look at that. Entirely different player.
Yeah, absolutely, and didn't even get a chance for the stage bike there. That just killed off the side, and now Grape deep in thought, right? You saw Phuzix kind of having to reassess their game plan, their approach options, kind of figure this out for us now, but game 3, I mean, this has got to be deep in bracket at this point with this level of play that we're seeing so far.
It's been like a pendulum. It's been swinging in like one side of the stage, just able to just control that one. Grape did so well, but now Phuzix coming on back.
Hearing some CFL chants starting to grow in the crowd a little bit out there. Something must be popping off for the local boys.
As much as a controversial CFL crowd, but they love their scene, so I gotta respect some of it.
Yeah, it's polarizing, okay? It's polarizing.
The Burger King crown incident, you know?
But Grape deep in thought here.
Yeah.
Searching his soul on what to do in this game 3 matchup.
It's, I mean, I'd be deep in thought, too. Like, at first, you think it's in the bag. You got this in control. And all of a sudden, there's no easy way of putting it. You got handled.
Yeah, put down with the swiftness. And, yeah, I was like, is it going to be FD? Are we going to see maybe Town and wait for the FD transformations? But FD left open, so here we go.
We'll see how this works out. Deep in focus, both of them. Yeah, this is a very important match for both of them. They've been playing so well. And the countdown is correct for the draw against both of them. This is the final lap for both those players, and both of them are going to play super patient at this one. And right back from there, but yeah, look at this already. That little butterfly C4 is controlling so much space.
Got to be careful where you land, obviously, if you're Phuzix.
Oh, great stuff, yeah. I just love it now, because Phuzix has been never doing the empty hop into grab until finally into the last game we're able to just make those adjustments. But at the same time, Grape definitely deep in thought as well. And I love this. That grenade is providing just so much respect. Phuzix just has to watch out for it, and I love it. Holding the grenade while facing it and walking behind. Just kind of threatening out, saying, if you fair, we're going to trade, and I could potentially get a conversion off it as well. And now, sticking on there, Nikita Rocket utilized as well, but great. He's just up the smoke, able to make it back to Catching, swinging. I'm loving this stuff in there, and the up tilt catches for a little more damage, but that grenade coming in just in time, and literally this is like a game of chess at this point.
It is. It is about the micro movements right now. It is about the neutral, and this is something that obviously may not be the casual viewer's bread and butter here, but something I can really appreciate between the two of these guys. This is a huge mental game here. Do you pick up the grenade? Do you throw it back? Do you shield the grenade? Do you move around it? Do you try to approach?
Yeah, I mean, you empty hop, but what if they know? Now all of a sudden you're like having second thoughts about everything, because like all of a sudden these arrows can land. Look at that mix-up.
Yeah.
Not using the second part of the F tilt, and all of a sudden Phuzix got a little more. And also what's really tricky, I don't know if it's on purpose, but it's really difficult to see all the projectiles on Snake due to the background of the stage.
It's dark. It's dark, yeah.
I mean,
and this looks like game one, right? There's the stock of this.
There we go.
That was going to be the big thing for me. Is like, could Phuzix find their way back? Could they get into the game?
Just so well at this point, and look at this. Providing there, and the nairs as well, but here taking so much damage. Bouncing Fish, such a strong tool utilized, and now you've got an offstage missing out there. Great usage of the C4, staying alive as well. Great recovery, but here we go. Phuzix trying to pick up the pieces and try to use the up B, but no, not going to find it just yet, so Bouncing Fish once again. Got to be careful with that grenade, so Grape pulled out all the tricks to stay alive.
This is so good from Grape.
Oh my goodness, so much pressure, and look at that instant one mistake just leads to so much damage, and Phuzix on the back end trying to make it up, trying to land something down. The grenade explodes as well. 173. Like I said earlier, it's like a repeat of game number one.
And look at this patience too. This huge layout of this platform. Excuse me, these blast zones. Words.
Got it.
Moving us around 62%. 2.5 minutes to get that stock off.
Oh goodness, and great. I love that drift away too with that in air by utilizing the double jump. And now you just gotta walk away and catch your grenade as well. Going off to the side, but Phuzix playing it back there, and Grape really wants to end that stock fast, but gotta maintain that patience. Great utilization of the bear, great stall, ledge trap, gets away with it. Oh,
ooh,
just
no,
what I thought I did. Oh,
snuck all the way back in, but Grape had that covered too. I was going to say, man, it's tough to do that kind of ledge trapping in the corner when Sheik has all these good options to get around it, but Grape had already planned for it. Had the C4 back there going, all right, they're probably going to Bouncing Fish over. They're probably going to try to get around this. Let's see if they're ready. And he wasn't. Fantastic play from Grape in this game 3, and this is getting close to the point where I don't know if Sheik has the tools to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's going to take a huge conversion and just amazing neutral, but we've seen what Phuzix can do.
Right.
So it's definitely not off the board, and but at the same time, Grape, when they get the lead, they're so difficult to get around, and boom, in a blink of an eye.
And you saw the frustration come in there from Phuzix, going for that vanish right there on the side, landing on top of the grenade, setting the grenade off, and Grape going, I've got this. I'm ready. I've got this. Fantastic snake play there. Listen, if you want to learn how to play defense in this game, if you want